Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Abigail Ifoma. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today's video, it's a very simple DIY. We are going to be making coconut oil together, so I hope you watch from the beginning to the end so you can learn and make yours yourself. To make your coconut oil, the first thing you'll be needing is your coconut. You want to go ahead and get your coconut. So right now I'm going to be using seven pieces of coconut, yes, and this is what the coconut look like I showed you in earlier. I'll just go ahead and start breaking it into two. After breaking it into two, here is what we have. I'm just going to go ahead and start using my knife to take out the shell. So I'll be separating the shell from the coconut meat here, and then show you guys what it's looking like when I'm done. At this point, I'm done taking out all the shell. The next thing I want to do is to go ahead and wash it. So I'll be washing my coconut thoroughly and make it look clean before I move to the next step. Okay, some people after taking out the shell, what they do, they go ahead and take out the brown skin from the coconut itself. They go out to take out the brown skin just like the way you're seeing. But right now I'm going to be working with the back of the skin together. So what I'm going to do is to cut it into smaller chops. Like if you have this Odogu blender they talk about online, just go ahead and put it like that. But because mine is not Odogu, yes, I'm going to be cutting it into smaller chops and then take it to my blender to blend it. After cutting into smaller chops, I'll go ahead and rinse out all the dirt. Like I want to make sure I'm working with a very clean coconut. I don't want no dirt inside the coconut, so that's why you see me washing and washing. So this is what it's looking like after cutting it out into smaller chops. I'm going to go ahead and blend it. At this point, our coconut is ready. I already blended it. Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze out the water just so it can separate from the shaft. After doing like this and I see it's completely the jug I'm using is full, I'll go ahead and pour it inside a smaller bowl I'm going to be storing the water on. So that is what I'm doing. I'll come back and do the remaining parts just to make sure all the water and the chaff are separated. So here is our coconut water. We are going to be storing this for like 3 days. Yes. And these are all the old chaff we took out from our coconut. If you have a smoother blender, you can go ahead and you will get lesser of this, trust me. So after 5 days, guys, was after 5 days I left it. So after 5 days, it's already caked and mold. I'll just go ahead and take out the upper side from it, and then the water will be down below. So I'll make sure I scrape out all those ones that are blocked. I'll put it inside my pot. This is the pot I'm using. So I'll go ahead and on my gas. I'll put it into a very low heat and then allow it to melt on its own. Because there is water in it, as it starts boiling, it's going to be rising. So we want to go ahead and just be stirring it a little bit. Stir. You're not going to see the oil immediately. As it dries, that's what brings out the oil. Okay, so at this point you can see it's already rising. It's going to be rising because there is water inside it. So you want to make sure you keep turning and turning and turning the coconut just so it does not pour on the floor, because when you pour it's waste already, because everything you see there is coconut oil. So at this point you can see there is no oil in it, but once it starts getting dry and going down, you start seeing the oil gradually. You can see the oil has started coming down and the whole coconut is already drying. So as it's drying, it's bringing out oil. As it's drying, it's bringing out oil. So what I do is, any little chance I see, I'll go ahead and turn out the oil from it. Guys, at this point every single thing you have here is oil. You have to make sure you dry up everything. Okay, you dry up everything, because those white thing you see there, they are oil. So the more it melts, the more it reduces, the more oil it gives. But because I did this, normally what I do is I do it outdoor, but because I did it indoor, those parts that are burnt already started bringing out smoke. Otherwise I wouldn't have stopped. Every white thing you see there would have just ended. But because it was indoor, I did made this video. I just have to stop when it was bringing out much smoke. So this one like this, it's still oil. This particular white one you're still saying is still oil. When I melt it down, it's going to melt and finish. Everything there is going to be oil. So you can see me, I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm talking about. So if you're making your own, just try and make it outdoor. Maybe you can just use charcoal or something and just put it outdoor. When it start bringing out smoke, just ignore it and let it dry completely. When it dry, those white things you see, they are all oil. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys what it look like, and this is what we are able to get. So I'll go ahead and allow it cool down and pour it inside the transparent bowl so you guys can see what it looks like. So when I transfer it into this transparent bowl, this is what our fresh coconut oil looks like. This is 7 pieces of coconut oil. Yes, and here is what we have. This is our natural organic oil, coconut oil. We did not mix anything to it. This is natural coconut oil. I hope you guys enjoyed this video from the beginning to the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, tell me which oil you want to see next, and then I'll be making it for you here.